do is start from, this ain't even in my notes. All you gotta do is start from where you are and get to the next, whatever that next is for you. Y'all sit down, leave me alone. All right. So, here is your take-home statement. If you don't remember anything else, okay? Here's your take-home statement. My evolution is predicated on you covering me. Hear this, and your evolution is predicated on me covering you. Because we can't evolve without each other. I can't grow without you. I can't develop without you. I can't get to my next level all by myself. I need you, and you, and you, and all y'all up there too. So you got to recognize that my evolution is predicated on your willingness and ability to cover me. And your evolution is predicated on my willingness and my ability to cover you. Alright, so we talk about sisterhood, right? You, Michelle, mentioned it. This whole thing has a foundation in sisterhood, correct? So, a sister, we already know, is somebody who is either blood or is like y'all, down like 4 flats, right? Right, that's a sister. And normally, when we talk about a sister, we got that. We understand what that means. But I want to focus on the hood part. The hood part, okay? Because if I am committed to being a part of your sisterhood, a part of your sister circle, being in your sisterhood, then that implies that I'm willing to cover you. Otherwise, you shouldn't be in my circle. And if you're not willing to cover me, then I'm going to need you to push home, find your correct sisterhood circle. And here's the thing. What's great about that is that everybody has one, but oftentimes we're in the wrong one, and we're trying to make the people who we're in the circle with be the right one, and we're wondering why we can't get to our next level of achievement. It's because we have wrapped ourselves around the wrong thing, the wrong people, the wrong message, and the wrong mission. Everybody is not your midwife. And if you continue, you're going to mess around and be like Joseph, because you done told your dream to the wrong people. And you wondering why you hadn't given birth yet. It's because you done told your dream to the wrong ones. Joseph had brothers, you got some sisters who will put you in a cage and you don't hush. Tell someone next to you and say, hush! Some folks you just can't tell everything to. And it's not always because they hate it, it's because they don't get it. They don't get it. Sit down, I told y'all leave me alone now. Okay. So, here's my definition of sisterhood, and you won't find this on dictionary.com. Webster didn't say it, because the Spirit of God gave it to me. So, pay attention. Here we go. A sisterhood is a collaborative covering where relationship is pursued because it is the priority. A sisterhood is a collaborative covering where relationship is pursued because it is a priority. There should be hierarchies in your life. Did you hear me? Everybody and everything shouldn't be on this. That's why you stressed out. That's why. That's why you're overwhelmed, because you got everybody and everything and every task on the same level. And unfortunately, you're standing below them looking up, trying to figure out how you're going to make this happen. So let's talk about the hood. A hood, think about on a coat or a jacket. Even if you have a scarf. A hood is a covering, right?
Yes. Oh, Lord. Yes, it is.
All right? It's a covering. It's protection. Walk with me. It's warmth.
Yes.
Do you see that?
Yes.
Okay? It's a covering. It's a wrap. So what I have to do is I have to be like this for some folks. Those are my sisters. I have to be willing to wrap myself around them. To wrap myself around their vision. To wrap myself around their purpose. I have to be willing to be a hood to my sister. A covering for my sister. Protection is what defines the sisterhood relationship. I grew up in Detroit, born and raised. You probably can't tell it now. Don't have an accent. I totally sound Southern in Detroit. But I was born and raised in Detroit, and so my whole life, I've only had, like one or two people who, I actually hung out with. Then I moved to Alabama, no family, just me, graduated from college, wound up getting married, had a couple kids, I'm still in Talladega. What? And over the course of my time being in Talladega, I've always had a desire to be connected. Like I used to be back in Detroit. And so at church, I met this young lady, and we had so much in common. We were just like, oh my gosh, with our marriages, our children, everything. And I was like, God, this is it, man, yeah. And the Spirit of God confirmed that. And I went to go visit her one time, and she lives about an hour away from me. And so on the drive back home, the Spirit of God said, the enemy is going to attack that relationship. You got to protect it. He's going to come against it. You got to protect it. So when I got home, I said, listen, Mika, listen. Here's what God told me. Listen, we got to make sure that nothing separate us. Because I got to cover you and you got to cover me. Now, it's been maybe about 3 years. And over time,
What?
She did this.
What? Come on now.
Not because of me,
Oh my God.
but because of her.
Oh my God. Yeah. Come on.
I mean, I got too many issues. No, you really can't like me for real because I got too much going on, and I don't even like me, so I don't even understand how you like me, and I got these issues and drama and schisms, and oh my gosh, it can't be. It's me, Ebony. It's me. And so I said, okay. However, when your heart is open, when you're willing, and at the time my heart was open, in walked my girls Tornay and Kathy. And they have been like this. They have been the covering. Wow. This probably looks real crazy. They have been the covering. Right. For me. Protection, man. Protection.
Jesus, thank you, Lord.
I have to be Apostle's defense. So when I'm in the street, I'm at Walmart, and somebody be like, did you hear Apostle? She was kind of... She might be, hold up. I'm going to need you to hush. And you better back up, because I will catch you with a rusty butter knife. your presence, you are wrong. You are wrong. Be careful of the seeds you sow. Because they going to be in the street one day. And some folk going to say, ooh, did you hear? Are you ready for that harvest? That's the question. So when you are covering, when you are her protection, you don't say nothing bad about her. Unless it's to her face.
That's right.
And you don't let nobody else say anything bad about her. And if they do, take them and say, let's go to my sister's face. And you got to tell her this shit. I'm not going to deliver this foolishness. You have to deal with this. Say hush. Say hush while I support my sister's evolution.
Hush while I support my sister's evolution. I'm going to protect your evolution.
Yes. You got to protect her growth. You got to protect her development. You got to protect her next level of achievement. Because why? It's predicated on you. And Michelle talked about how I call her my baby mama. Y'all thought that was something, ugh. But y'all was probably like, what you talking about? Oh, y'all got it? Ooh, y'all a smart class. I love it. At the very beginning, 4 years ago, about 4.5 years ago, I was still trying to catch up to the me that God had already designed. And I was back here, and not only was I back here, but I was back here like this. This was my posture, slumped over like, oh my gosh, I know God has called me to this. But am I ready? Am I able? Sidebar, you don't have to be because God is. Anyway, okay. So Michelle was like, come on. And she grabbed my hand and she took me 2 or 3 steps toward my evolution. She told me, nah, you are absolutely phenomenal. And growing up, people would tell me that all the time. But here's the thing, I always thought that people were lying. Like they could not really mean that I was that fantastic or I spoke that well or I was that anointed. I always found a reason why they were lying. Is that you? Let me tell you something. When success comes, believe it. When success comes, believe it. Tell her that next to you. When success comes, believe it. Now say this. Success has come. Stop denying it. Listen, everybody can't be lying. Everybody can't be lying, Apostle. They're not having a big old meeting somewhere talking about, hey, let's lie to Tamika and tell her that she great. And we all gonna say it for her whole life. Everybody can't be lying. I need Cynthia to tell me what time. I don't know how long. Lord. All right, here we go. Let's roll. Okay. All right. A hood is also flexible. Catch this. A hood is also flexible. When you have a jacket, you have to pull it up, but it doesn't like fall apart. It doesn't collapse. It doesn't, no, I'm not going to go on your head today. I don't feel. It doesn't do that. It's flexible. Here's the thing. In your sisterhood, you have to be willing to bend but not break. You have to be flexible. You have to be willing to bend but not break. Do you hear me? There are going to be some situations and some times and some people and some men and some children and some co-workers who are going to wreck your nerve. And you are going to have to be able to go to your sisterhood circle and say, listen, I need to break down for a second. And you have to be that tree for that person. You have to be steadfast and unmovable. And as they're emptying out, you got to be able to lean over and take it in and take it in and take it in. But you're not going to break down with them. You're going to bounce back and say, listen, here's what God said. to take in what you need me to hold for you right now. But I gotta bounce back. I'm not gonna break because I gotta bounce back for you. And guess what? When it's my turn, she's gonna do the same thing for me. The same thing for me. Now, hoods come in two varieties. We got hoods like the scarf that are separate from the rest of everything, and then we have the hoods on the jacket. So sisterhoods can be both separate and attached. Catch this. Sisterhoods can be both separate and attached. There are some people in your life you are trying to hold on to them, and you need to separate. And here's the thing, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Everybody is not for all time. There are some sisters who are attached, and they're going to walk with you, and they're going to be there for an extended period of time or for a lifetime. But it's not all of them. I get on Facebook right now, I can look at pictures of my classmates and stuff, and they still taking pictures like this in front of the Tupac and Biggie backdrop. And I'm saying it's 2017. Y'all about to be 40. And y'all still like this. Put the red Solo cup in your hand. You too old for that. But if I tried to continue walking with them, I would not be here before you right now. But as I'm walking, in walks women, in walks E. Michelle, in walks Tornay, in walks my husband, in walks Kathy, to grab me at that moment. They are attached. And it's okay if you have to separate, do this. Listen here, listen well. If you have to separate, do what's called the last word principle. So the last thing that I said to Apostle, if I say I love you, I got your back. I'm with you all the way. It might be from way over here, but I'm with you. I got you. Okay? That's the last word I told her. So if somebody walk up and say, Apostle, guess what Ebony L said? Apostle now, because we have agreed that we're on the last word principle, well, the last thing she told me was, she working with me that she got my back, even if it's from far away, so I don't know where you got your info from. But the last thing she told me was, that she was going to support my evolution, that she was going to support my growth and development. So I don't know where you got your info from, but we work with the last word principle. So even if you have to separate, even if that part of your sisterhood is detached, if it's for good reasons, then go on the last word principle. However, if you got some lifetime people, then treat them well. Don't make them have to strive to be a part of your life. Don't make them have to struggle to be a part of your life. Don't force them to have to beg you to get right. And the room tornado was like, Ebony L, you got to do this, and we got to get you this. I'm telling you because I love you. I know you love me. I can receive from you because I know you love me. Don't make them regret being a part of your sisterhood. Because then they have the choice to separate. They can come off your jacket as a hood and become a scarf. To somebody else. Sisterhood. Sisterhood. You are your sister's covering. Tinker said I had 5 minutes about 10 minutes ago, so I'm finna. I need y'all to have a seat for me. Have a seat. A sisterhood is a collaborative covering where relationship is the priority. It's pursued because it's the priority. Now, everybody in here may not be a part of your sister circle, but there may be somebody who is. I want you to grab the woman's hand next to you, and we're going to, just for a few seconds, just infuse strength into each other. I want you to grab her and just close your eyes, and I want you to envision her in the best light you possibly can. You may not even know who she is. This may be your first time encountering her, but I want you to imagine her in such a positive light, and all the rays of beauty and awesomeness and genuineness that she is. And I want you to allow your heart to reach out to her. And I want you to infuse strength into her. And I want you to say in your mind, baby, you can do it. I want you to say in your mind that it's not too late. You're not too old. You're not too young. I want you to think about her. Don't talk. Just think about it. Squeeze her hand a little bit. And while you're giving, I want you to receive. That's the law. Seed time harvest. So you're planting seeds. But at the same time, I'm decreeing a quick turnaround. So you're going to reap a harvest off what you're receiving right now. Some of y'all too hard. You too hard. Relax. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. She going to bend, but she won't break. Let it go. She might bend, but she won't break. That's why you're giving her strength right now. Give her strength. She needs you. You have to support her evolution. She's trying to grow, but she may be in a field of weeds, and you are the only flowers that she has encountered this week, this month, this year. She needs you to support her development. She wants to be more, but she doesn't know how. She wants to do more, but she doesn't know how to start. She needs you to hold her hand and infuse the strength in her. Now she knows that you see her at her next level, which then gives her the courage to see herself at her next level. This is sisterhood. This is sisterhood. I'm a band for you, baby, but I'm not going to break. I got you. 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 I'm a band, but I won't break because I got you. I got you. I got you. Lean in and love on. Lean in. Lean in. Lean in. Get what you need. It's here. Get what you need. Get what you need. And Michelle promised you that you wouldn't leave here the same. Get what you need. Get what you need. I got you. I got you. I got you. I'm going to bend, but I won't break. Because I'm going to cover you. I'm going to protect you. When everybody else left you hanging, feel my hand. Feel my hand. Feel my hand. I won't leave you hanging. I won't leave you hanging. When nobody else understood, I understand. I got it. I got it. I got it, girl. Get it. I got it. I got it. Get what you need. Get what you need. Get what you need. I got it. I got it. This is sisterhood. You are covered. You are covered. You are covered. You're not by yourself. You're not bare anymore. You're covered. You're covered. Take a chance. You have permission to take the chance. You now have permission to take the chance. If that's all you've been waiting for, that's easy. Now you have permission. Go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go! You have permission. You have permission. You have permission. I'm gonna bend, but I won't break. I'm gonna bounce back. I'm gonna bounce back just for you. Just for you. I'm gonna bounce back just for you. Just for you.